Psychosis can happen to people in any country in the world, whoever they are, whatever their background or walk of life. Symptoms can include hearing voices that can be frightening or telling you what to do, or feeling that weird things are going on around you, or losing contact with reality.
I'd just come out of hospital, lovely, and I didn't feel like doing too much. Just being left alone to chill out, maybe celebrate a little.
Early intervention teams were set up to work with people aged 14 to 35 experiencing first episodes of psychosis.
It was just another appointment with the early intervention team, and I decided to give it a miss. It was much too soon after leaving the ward. I was okay, I just wanted to be left alone. And I wasn't taking that lot again, no way.
Tell her she can't wear those shoes.
Just leave her shoes alone, she'll be alright.
She seriously
If
can't wear them.
my shoes, I'm wearing them.
You can't.
Come on, Dave. Hey, Dave, you alright?
No.
How you been? Look, do you want to come to Jim's party tonight?
Leave me alone.
What's your problem, mate?
Hey, easy on him.
Look, he's just been in the hospital. He's not right.
Let's leave it.
Psychosis, anxiety, depression. I've been there, mate. And it can be devastating.
It can be, but it's not your fault or your family's.
I wish you could tell my mum that. In that letter, it said, "You're my key worker." What does that mean?
All what that means is that I'm going to be the person that's working with you most closely, probably, so your main contact point.
So, how long's all this going to take then?
It's different for everybody, but sometimes we work with people for up to 3 years.
3 years?
Well, as I say, it's not for everybody, and it depends on where you're at and what you want, so...
So, what if I don't want to see her?
Well, that can happen sometimes.
What if it does?
Well, we know that you need to be getting something out of this, and what would usually happen is, hopefully, you know, we'll be able to talk about...
He was all right, but I hadn't told him everything. I don't just want to take medication. I need to talk to someone about what's happened to me.
Well, I think it'd be good for you to talk about stuff that's happened, and you know, you can meet with Lorna, she's a psychologist in our team, and see how you feel after that.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Early intervention teams can link up with colleges, universities, employment and benefit agencies, and drug and alcohol services, and offer practical support with healthy lifestyles, social activities, and relationships.
My family are doing my head in. How can I get them to leave me alone?
Okay, that's tough. Families often find it really hard to understand psychosis and to think how best they can help. But the early intervention team works with families as well, so we can help them with that.
What if they think I'm just lazy and making it all up?
Well, low energy and difficulty doing things are the things that families find hardest to understand and deal with. And sadly, sometimes their best efforts to help come over as criticism. But often it's really well intentioned.
So how can you help me with that then?
Well, I think the best place to start is if we can all get together and then we can listen to each other's points of view and think together about the best way forward.
And what if that doesn't work for me?
Well, we can try something else. Often you have to try different things until you find the thing that works best for you. The important thing is to keep trying and to remember that the early intervention team will be there with you until we find something that does work.
What else can you do for me?
Well, we can talk about anything that's troubling you, really. The important thing is for us to work together to find a shared understanding of what's going on for you. And then we can think about what might be helpful by way of therapy.
What do you mean, therapy?
Okay. Well, there's different kinds of psychological therapy. The therapy I use is called cognitive behaviour therapy, and that's reckoned to be the most effective one for people with psychosis. And it's really about understanding the links between the kind of experiences we have and what we make of them, because the sense we make of things is what determines how distressed they make us feel. So that's something that we can work together on in sessions. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about today?
Yeah, medication. I don't just want to take medication. I want to talk about, what's happening to me.
Sure. Well, we can start the process of talking about what's happening to you anyway. It's important you talk to your psychiatrist about medication, but I'd also be happy to think through with you the pros and cons. In the end of the day, it's your choice what you want to do about medication, and the team will work with you whatever you choose to do. Okay.
Okay, thanks, Lorna.
Well, I think it'd be good for you to talk about stuff that's happened and
At the end of the
you
day,
can
it's
meet
your
with
choice what you want to do about
It's
medication.
different for everybody, but sometimes we work with people for up to
And
3
the team will
years.
work with you whatever you choose to do.
I was going to another meeting, this time with the doctor. I'd met him before when I was in hospital. All right, Mum? Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, it's all right. Well, they said we could all meet up as a family and talk about things. What, Dad had come? Yeah, that'd be really great if Dad came. All right, look, I've got to go. I'll speak to you later. Bye. I need you to know, I'm not happy with my diagnosis.
Well, that's okay. Maybe it's helpful not to focus on labels at the moment.
But I've already got a label.
Diagnoses frequently change in the early stages. What is important is to focus on what's troubling you and what we can do to help you with it.
To be fair, he admitted he wasn't sure yet, and it was too soon to say. I was happy about that. Then came the bit I didn't want to talk about, but I knew it had to come up. I suppose you want me to take medication?
So you're not taking medication at the moment?
No. I suppose you're going to send me to hospital now?
No, we want to help you to stay out of hospital. We do work with people who've chosen not to take medication, but a lot of them have said it's really helpful.
Well, it didn't help me. What about all the side effects?
There are lots of different things we can try.
What if none of them work?
We will take things one step at a time.
The important thing is to keep trying.
It's not your fault or your family.
We will take things one step at a time.
And to remember that the early intervention team will be there with you until we find something that does work.